Good morning from Berlin Airport here in Germany. Hope you're all doing well. They say you're only as good as your last decision. They also say that you're only one decision away from making your life better. And it's fair to say in 2019 and 2020, I made some really poor personal decisions. And at the beginning of 2021, I made the decision to get abroad, get away from Melbourne, from the lockdown, and improve my life. And after 316 days of travel all around Europe, in total 10 countries, I feel like I've done that. I feel like I'm back to myself, and I am absolutely loving the way that I'm feeling at the moment. But that was just giving you guys just a bit of inspiration to, you know, chase something, do something, and be goal driven. Doesn't matter whatever it is in life, whether it's career choice, whether it's relationships, whether it is simply getting on a plane and chasing that dream holiday. I did it, I conquered it, and I'm excited about it, and I'm glad that I've shared my experiences with you here on Winstone Media. Now, on today's travel vlog, I will be documenting my travels all the way here from Berlin, Germany, through Singapore, onwards to my hometown, which is Melbourne. Now, I'm going to be traveling on one of the, well, from what I've seen and reviewed, as you can see in the background, I'm going to be flying economy, which is Scoot. Now, I'd never heard of this airline before, but it's fair to say that from some of the reviews that I've read, it is a terrible airline, but I'm going to see so for myself. I paid $661 AUD, or the equivalent of 423 in euros. So look, it's just behind me. There's not too many people here. We're going to obviously do the review, see exactly what I think about the airline, also do a little bit of research about the plane I'll actually be boarding on, and it's just going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds in the next 26 or 27 hours. It's a 13-hour flight from Berlin to Singapore, and then I've got a 3-hour transit in Singapore, and then another 7.5 hours back to Melbourne, which I'll be arriving at approximately, I believe, 6:45 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So there's a 10-hour time difference between Berlin, Germany and Melbourne, Australia. Can't see too many Aussies. I'd imagine mainly Singaporeans traveling on this leg, and then obviously it'll be interesting to see how many people do fly on both legs. But my tip is that it's not going to be too full, just based on what I've done in 2021. So look, I hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration to chase those dreams for 2022. Join me on this travel vlog. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it does help the algorithm of the channel and everything that I'm trying to chase as a professional sports commentator, writer, and also travel blogger. And guys, if you feel compelled to do so, if you want to buy me a coffee, you can do so in the link in the bio. It does help me create my videos each month, as I do put a lot of time and effort into it. Let's get into it. I'm excited for this travel vlog, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Okay, so we have officially checked in. Very simple process. I was really impressed. They didn't really ask too many questions about my bags. I thought maybe my bags might have been a problem, because I've got the big kind of camping bag that I've got, that I bought over here. As you can see, it's quite big, and also just a small one that was never going to be a problem, but nonetheless I got them through. So I've got my main bag checked in, 18.6 kilograms, so the limit was 20. So that's checked in. But obviously when you travel these days, just so for anyone who is about to travel overseas or is coming home to Australia, you need a Australian passenger locator form, your passport, that's a necessity. Also, you need travel insurance, you got to prove that as well, a negative PCR test, and you've got to be double vaccinated. So those 5 things in today's travel market is a little bit of a hassle, but nonetheless you get the job done. So I'm going to head to the terminal in a minute. Okay, there's not too much we can bless America for. No, I'm only joking. But one thing we can bless them for is Starbucks. So I'm going to go get myself a coffee. Not exactly sure which coffee, but we'll find out in a minute. Maybe a hot chocolate. I think that might be on the agenda, but I've got to go line up. There's a bit of a line, so God bless America. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the bacon and egg bagel, nice and hot. and also the iced chocolate here from Starbucks. It was about €9. Absolute bargain, but I'm not going to be eating for the next 13 hours as I haven't booked anything to eat and I don't like airline food. So got the greasy bagel and the high calorie intake of an iced chocolate, and can't wait to enjoy it. Okay, so we're about 1 hour and 20 minutes away from boarding. As you can see, the security line is quite long, but nonetheless we're getting there slowly but surely. So through security and then onward to gate DO3, and away we go. So far so good, and looking forward to the travel vlog. Okay, so we've just got through security. There was a little bit of a problem with my passport because I didn't get my passport stamped when I was going over the land on the bus from Greece. So I've actually been technically here in the Schengen for over 100 days, which is not allowed technically because you're only meant to be in the Schengen for 90 days. But fortunately, Germany and Australia have got an agreement where you can stay for up to 6 months as a tourist. So we got through that one. Little bit scary for a second there, but anyway, got through, got the Aussie passport, and we are on our way to Singapore. 13 hours. Looking forward to seeing what the flight is like. It's going to be cool. Okay, we just got through. Officially, I'm in transit, and there's the fly scoot. Just got told off for filming, but that's what you do as a YouTuber. You got to bend the rules just a little bit, and away we go. And away we go. Hello. This one? Thank you. Thank you. 28. 28. Thank you. Pretty basic. You've got obviously your tray table, which is good, kind of cool. I do like the fact that they've got a QR code so you can get all your in-flight fix on Scoot Hub. So that's entertainment, food, internet, etc. I've got my own goodies here. Trying to stay a little bit healthy. Well, I've got the water, Fanta, I've got 2 bananas and an apple in there. Do the seats lean back? I'll check it. And yes, they do, so I might be able to get a bit of shut-eye later. So yeah, pretty good. I mean, at the end of the day, I've only paid 661 Australian dollars for this flight. Okay, so I'm in seat 28. First impressions, pretty good. I mean, there's only around 25, maybe 35 people on board. So I've got the window seat at 28, and I'll just show you out. So this is my view. Temperature here in Berlin, obviously overcast, rainy, and it's about 9 degrees outside. So that's what we're leaving behind here in Berlin. Goodbye Germany, it's been an absolute blast. Thank you to all my friends who I met on the Euro trip, and I'm looking forward to 2022, and away we go here at Brandenburg Berlin Airport, and we have officially left the tarmac and we are up in the air. Okay, so we're above the clouds now and the sun is shining here in Germany. You wouldn't believe that only 5 minutes ago, but there you can see it, there's the sun, and it's like a beautiful day above the clouds, that is. As you can see, the back half of the plane is virtually empty. So, as I said before, there's probably 25 to 35 people, maybe not even, maybe 20. So it's almost like a ghost flight. Alright, this is where I'm sitting. One thing I think is cool about this flight is no longer do they have the pull down window visors, as you can see. Done automatically, so it's obviously quite light outside, but it's blocking all the UV out, so it's giving the flight quite a nice night feel. So plenty of people getting into some sleep. 7 hours into the flight, getting a little bit peckish. I had some fruit, which was good, but I feel like a beer, and we all know that Winstone likes his beer. Check out. Okay, so we've just got the Tiger beer, Asian lager, yummy, born in Singapore. So we've got that, and we've just got the Pringles as well. So that was 8 Singaporean dollars, which I've got no idea what the exchange rate is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar to what Australian dollars are. But anyway, we're gonna dig into this snack. The current time, European time, is 5:30 PM. That means we've been in the air for about 6.5, 7 hours. So it's gonna be interesting, but we're about a quarter of the way back to Australia. Okay, as you can see, we are in the bathroom here on this Scoot flight. Quite small, but I've got to say it's got everything that you need. Obviously, at the moment, the Aqua hand sanitizer, water-based hand rub. So obviously you would press that to get your antiseptic. We'll see the water rub. Warm hot water there. So good for washing your hands. Even got a in there to get rid of the wipes if you're feeling like you need to refresh yourself, and plenty of soap coming out of there as well, just to wash your hands. Obviously no smoking, and a pretty basic toilet, but nonetheless does the job. Air conditioning, and even got some UV lights, so you could even have a rave party here in the bathroom. So small, unique, but everything you need for a number 1 and number 2. Okay, so I've just finished the first 13 hours of my flight. So I'm about to jump on the second leg Scoot flight. As you can see behind me, bit of a closer look, and then another 9 hours back to Melbourne. So stay with me on the journey. Tired, hungry, beggars can't be choosers, but I'm telling you, the food is not the best on Scoot. Hello, back again.
16A on the right.
16A, thank you. Sorry. Hello. 16A.
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah, on the right. No problem, thank you. Just ordered the chicken biryani and Coca-Cola meal. Right, here it is. Here it is. Just doing a vlog. How long? 20. Okay, no problem. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. We've just received the chicken biryani. I've just ordered, because I'm bloody starving, another Coke with some Pringles. So let's get stuck into this chicken biryani. A couple of peas, I can see some peas in there, some capsicum. There's plenty of rice, but I'm not sure where the chicken is. I suppose that's why they call it low budget airline here. 12 Singaporean dollars and about 10 Australian. It's not too bad. It's about what you expect to pay on any airline. They always rip you off with food and stuff. I've just polished off the chicken biryani. Okay. Once you pop, you cannot stop. Freshness. Yeah. Cheers. Adelaide, or Adelaide should I say, and then onwards to Melbourne, Victoria, the most liberal city in the world. Well, it was the most liberal city in the world. I'm not too sure about now after all the lockdowns, but nonetheless, hopefully the economy can recover, and hopefully Victorians' lives and Australian lives aren't disrupted again ever in the future. I'll see you all soon. We have arrived in Melbourne. A little bit of a rough landing there. 23 hours all the way from Berlin while we were here, but pretty good connection flight. 13 and a half hours on the first leg and then about 7 hours on the second leg. But first time I've been home in about a year, so it's going to be interesting to see my friends and family, and let's see what the weather's like. I think it's been raining here for the last couple of weeks, and hopefully as we come into summer, December 1st, we get a bit of vitamin D and some sunshine happening in Melbourne. But as they say, Melbourne is 4 seasons in one day, so but it's good to see that everything's starting to reopen and things are starting to get back to normal in some capacity. So okay, so when we just arrived in Australia, about 6 health officials jumped on the plane and went through a very strict set of rules, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens as I clear customs. Okay, so we're at the final stanza. I've got my duty-free alcohol, just waiting for my bag at the carousel. And now it's here in Melbourne. Here we go. All right, final checkpoint now. Hi, Mum. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you. Such a long fucking way, man. Hello, Mum. Alright, good to see you. Oh, Zoe. Good to see you, man. It's the end of the travel vlog. I hope you've enjoyed, and looking forward to the next adventure here on Winstone Media. Take care. See you soon.